First, you must see if you can simplify the radical evenly without any other steps. For example, the square root of 16 equals plus or minus 4. If the radical cannot be simplified evenly in the first step, then you must see if the radical can be divided evenly by a squared number, like 2 squared equals 4, 3 squared equals 9, 4 squared equals 16, and 5 squared equals 25. For example, the square root of 20 can be divided into the square root of 4 and the square root of 5. Once you simplify that, it equals plus or minus 2 square root of 5. A radical cannot contain a negative number. If this is the case, then it must be pulled out as a negative 1. And since negative 1 is an imaginary number, it can be replaced by I. For example, the square root of negative 63 can be simplified into the square root of negative 1 and the square root of 63, which would equal I square root of 63. After you take the negative number out of the square root, you must see if you can continue to simplify it further. For example, I square root of 63 can be simplified into the square root of 9 and the square root of 7, which equals plus or minus 3I square root of 7. If a radical cannot be divided evenly, then you just need to leave it as is. For example, the square root of 10 can only be divided into the square root of 1 and the square root of 10, so it would just stay square root of 10.